Let me ask you something. In a connection between two people, who usually begins the conversation? Who sends the first message? Who reaches out? Who keeps the dialogue alive? If the answer is always the same person, something important may be happening beneath the surface. At first, it feels harmless. A simple message, a quick check-in, a small effort to keep the connection moving. But over time, something subtle begins to form. Presence becomes expected. Attention becomes routine. And what was once appreciated slowly becomes ordinary. There is a quiet truth about human connection. People rarely long for what is always available. What truly creates curiosity is distance. Not cold distance, but intentional space. When someone is always the first to reach out, their attention loses its mystery. The rhythm becomes predictable, and predictability rarely creates excitement. But when the rhythm changes, when the messages slow down, when the silence grows slightly longer, something interesting happens. Thought appears. Questions begin to form. Why is the energy different? Why hasn't the conversation started yet? Where did that familiar attention go? Silence can create more emotion than endless words, because silence allows imagination to speak. And imagination has a powerful effect on attraction. This is why constantly chasing attention rarely creates deeper connection. The more effort someone gives without balance, the more their presence can be taken for granted. But when a person steps back, not from insecurity, but from self-respect, the entire dynamic changes. Suddenly, the connection feels less certain, and uncertainty creates awareness. Phones are checked more often. Small thoughts appear during quiet moments. Curiosity grows where certainty once lived. But the true purpose of stepping back is not manipulation. It is clarity. When you stop being the one who always reaches first, you begin to see something important. Who actually values your presence? Because genuine interest has a natural instinct. It moves toward what it cares about. If someone truly enjoys your company, they will eventually reach out. Curiosity will guide them. But if silence remains, that silence also carries a message. And sometimes that message is simply truth. The truth that your energy deserves to move elsewhere. This is why the most attractive energy in relationships often comes from people who are deeply engaged with their own lives. Those who are building something, growing, exploring, living with purpose. They're not constantly seeking validation. They are simply moving forward. And that movement naturally draws people closer, because attention that comes from a full life feels very different from attention that comes from fear of losing someone. One feels magnetic, the other feels heavy. So sometimes the most powerful shift is surprisingly simple. Stop being the one who always reaches first. Allow space. Allow curiosity. Allow someone the chance to miss your presence. And in that silence, something revealing will always happen. Either the connection will move toward you, or the quiet will show you that it was never truly there. But in both cases, something valuable is gained. Clarity. And sometimes clarity is far more powerful than endless conversation.